Today we're going to be talking about toxic people and actually how to deal with them. And we have so much going in our social lives. There are more and more toxic people you have to deal with, whether you have to deal with them at work, you have to deal with them in church sometimes. There are so many toxic people, and today I'm going to be giving you 11 smart, intelligent ways to deal with a toxic person. Now, what you need to understand with a toxic person is because of whatever it is they're going on in their personal life, they're trying to transfer it to you and make sure they sour your day. They want to transfer that sadness to you, and so they derive pleasure from what they're actually doing. So one of the ways, number one, when the moment you recognize a toxic person usually brings negativity into your life. So I think that's the easiest way to recognize such a person. And I think one of the things you could do is you could actually learn to move on without them. If they're at your workplace, devise ways that you'll be able to move on from that relationship, be able to move on from that person, and it actually works. Now, you have to stop pretending that the behavior is okay. Now, some people are toxic because of maybe they have personal things that they're working through and they're trying to work out of their lives. But we shouldn't get to the place where we think that condoning that behavior is okay. It's never okay for you to treat other people with negative vibes, negative words. Is never okay. So you need to come to that point where the smartest way to deal with a toxic person is realize that their behavior is not okay. Because once you realize that their behavior is not okay, it becomes very, 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 very easy for you to actually be able to speak up, for you to be able to set boundaries, which is point number 3. You need to learn to set boundaries. Tell people, oh no, you can't do this to me, you can't do that to me. I don't accept people talking to me that way. You need to be able to stand up for yourself. You need to be able to set the boundaries. And then when they cross the boundary, they know this is what is coming for you. You need to be able to know that. People in your life need to realize that. Because if you want positive vibes only in your life, then you should be able to demand for positive vibes in your life. Now, the 4 intelligent way is don't take toxic behavior personally. Now, it's not even when you set boundaries, they cross it because they've said or done something. So we should get to the point where we don't take that behavior personally. Whatever it is they're saying, and for most of the times, what people say, what people think about you is actually a reflection of who they are. It's actually a reflection of either who they are, who they were, who they've grown from, or their past. Is actually a reflection of them. So remember the theory of the trash truck. Trash truck only brings out trash. So don't take their behavior personally. Learn to rise above it. And then number 4 is actually speak up. When you're not treated the way you want to be treated, speak up. Say something. That is, see, I'm giving you 11 smart, intelligent ways to deal with toxic people. And it has to do with you speaking up, you standing up, and you making sure that you're treated better. You making sure that you deserve better, and then you letting them know about it. And then number 5 is focus on the positive. Now, with people having trolls on social media, any picture you post, someone is saying something about it. Everything you do, someone is saying something about it. And especially when people don't like it initially, there is nothing you can do to please them. No man has 100% assurance of good relationship from every single person. Some people will definitely be out to get you. That is how the world works. But then don't be so focused on the negative that you no longer see or appreciate the positive. Make sure that daily you're seeing the positive. Daily you're appreciating the positive. And trust me, you start to grow, you start to do better, because now you know. Now and that's the thing with focusing on the positive. Since it takes your mindset from the negative, you actually tend to be more productive. How awesome is that? And then number 6 way is to utilize your support system. The people that love you, that speak the truth to you, utilize them, spend more of your time with them. Let toxic people know that, oh, I can't infringe on this person's life. I can't infringe on this person's relationship, because they have their things going for them. So make sure that you're always spending time with your support system. When something happens, make sure you have someone you can actually talk, you can actually open up to, because it really works. We are human beings. We're not created to be alone. We're not created to be isolated. We're created to be around other people. So make sure that you're able to carve out who these people are for you. And number 7 is you have to trust your guts and your instincts. When you do something and someone is all negative about it, you need to be able to trust your gut. You need to be able to say, I did the right thing. So get to know yourself better. Watch my previous video. You can follow me on Instagram, because every day I post the winning you, which basically is just tips for daily tips I post daily for you to have a more successful life, for you to actually win at life, for you to tackle those battles head on, live your dreams, live your reality. It's really diverse. Sometimes talking about relationships. So make sure you're following me on social media, especially on Instagram and even all my other social media platforms, because you're going to see me there actually giving you daily tips. Because now I'm going to be posting just every Tuesdays and Fridays, because I've noticed that those are the days that get the most attention when I post videos. So I'll just continue with that than post it daily. But I'm actually going to be posting daily on my Instagram account. So please make sure you go and you follow that. Now, carve out your support system. Spend time with yourself. Think to the past. Who were the people that when I actually needed them, they were there for me? Wherever those people are, make sure they are invested in the relationship as yourself. Now, number 8 smart way to deal with toxic people is you need to be able to defend your boundary. Now, the thing with toxic people is usually they think they're most of the time they're arrogant, most of the time they're proud. And what these two personality types mean is that they're very outspoken, they're very in your face, they want you to agree with them, they don't want you to speak out against them. So you need to be ready to defend your boundaries. When someone crosses your boundaries, don't be afraid to say, you just crossed my boundary, I don't accept this. Let them know that this is what I don't play with. This is a boundary you must not cross. And 9 is to rise above. Now, the reason why I kept 8 and 9 so close is because you need to part of the ways of being a smart person, you need to know when you respond, you need to know when you can rise above and walk away. Now, you need to be able to differentiate this too, because you can't spend your energy on battles that don't really matter. Number 10 is don't let anybody steal your joy. You don't let people steal your joy. Your joy is you define your happiness. And final way for you, a smart person, to deal with toxic people is this: don't focus on problems, only solutions. What is that thing you can do to make sure that people or toxic people are actually walking out of your life? Focus on solutions. How can you move on without them? How can you remove this person out of your life? Focus on solutions. And toxic people are more controlled, not by other toxic people, but by smart, intelligent people. And these are 11 intelligent ways for you to actually be better, for you to win better, for you to grow. Because I need you to create a positive environment where you can strive and where you can be yourself. So win daily, guys. Don't forget, follow me on my social media platforms. I would love to hear what you're saying, what you're thinking. So let me know in the comment section below, and I'll talk to you later.